What is going on, everybody? AJ Good here at the House of Max, where we unbox and review. Oh no! Damn it! What's going on, everybody? AJ Good here at the House of Mass. Well, not at the House of Mass, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. But in today, we have a very special guest in a very special location.
Stay Metal Ray!
Hey,
How did this happen?
So we are currently in Denver, Colorado, as you do. And I'm currently on tour. And these gentlemen, we have Paleface & Co. just out of frame, as well as the House of Masks. Yes, there he is. There's one half of Paleface.
Yeah, there's
one
Co.
third. There's Co's here.
He's here.
And yeah, so I'm on tour, and these guys are on a road trip doing some very cool, exciting business stuff that we can't talk about just yet. We'll find out this fall, maybe next year. But anyway, just a rare coincidence. I'm on tour, just going through west to California and back. These guys left from Ohio and are here, just lined up. A lot of weird coincidences.
First day in Denver for both of us. He just happened to be playing a show here. We had nothing to do tonight. What are the other coincidences? Oh, yeah.
Left from two different locations, but
Yeah.
Oh, so stayed in Des Moines last night.
Yep, stayed in Des Moines.
Then
On the road today, we decided to pick a random Sinclair station.
there were several before.
Yeah, we had passed plenty of them, and we were like, let's stop at this one. It was a real weird one, too. It was a gun shop and a Godfather's
like-
Pizza. It was super weird.
There's like M16s on the wall.
Yeah, very strange.
Right next to the slushy machine.
And-
Dude, the cashier girl had a pistol in her hip.
She did.
Yeah, she was packing.
Ray had no idea that we stopped there, and he just also happened to stop there. So a little later,
20 minutes later.
I post pictures of us at this Sinclair, and he texts me, he's like, dude, no way. And he's got a picture on the same dinosaur.
We'll put it up. I'll send it to you. We'll put it up in the
Yeah.
video right now.
Lots of weird.
It was 666 miles left up to the destination in Des Moines.
Strange stuff. So it's just been a trip to remember already, and we haven't even had a full day here, and we still have lots to go, and it's super cool. I met my friend from the internet that I have been friends with for years now.
3 years.
We're stoked. So we totally had this video idea planned out. We put a lot of thought into this. We're bringing you guys the good stuff. What are we doing?
We are going to, off the top of our head, off the dome, going to rank Slipknot's studio albums from worst to best, and then do like a 10 to 15 second blurb on why they're there, in the order from worst to best.
Worst to best.
So there's 6.
What about MFKR?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, not doing it.
That'd be
Don't
7.
you dare even mention
That'd be
it.
7, so we can just knock it out.
I get it.
All right, so number 6 for me,
This is your worst.
yes.
Okay.
So I tell you what, let's go at the same time, and then we'll both spitball.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All hope is gone. Yeah, pretty much a no-brainer. Not a terrible album, but just a lot of guitar solos, and like the hits for me, like Psychosocial, super overrated. Dead Memories, meh. Sulfur's rad, but I don't know, just pretty. I don't want to say lackluster, just kind of overrated.
It was a very generic album on all fronts for me. From the look.
Yeah,
it
you're
just
real,
looked
you're
like
real
they-
big on the look.
Yeah, they went. It looks like they went to Hot Topic with their masks, and they were like, "All right, ties, Crown of Thorns,
Check.
Tight jeans on Corey, suit jackets." Like, I
Chuck
hate
Taylors.
that, and I think that the music accompanies that for the most part. So,
But at the end of the day, if that's your worst album, that ain't so bad.
yeah, it's. I've definitely grown to appreciate the album over the years.
It's still rad, but I mean,
I just remember my disappointment. I pre-ordered it and I put it in, and I was like, okay, probably never gonna listen to that again.
yeah.
So,
But over time, like the killing name, Gamatria, whatever you said, like that's pretty bad. I mean,
yeah.
All Hope Is
Absolutely.
Gone, the title track, it's okay, but again, I tried to like it more. Initially, I like tried to convince myself to love it.
Yeah.
And it was what it was.
Yeah.
But
Even the band didn't really like
yeah, and they even said themselves like, this is our least favorite. So there's your answer right there.
Number 5.
Number 5. All right. I need
We
a
going
second.
again?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Let me think about it too.
All right, I'm ready.
I am too.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Volume
0.5.
3.
Really?
Yeah.
You go first.
Volume 3 is a sentimental era for me because it was the first time I saw the band live. I got to meet some of the members. That's cool, but again, I feel like everything that I didn't enjoy about Iowa, which I do, there are certain things I don't enjoy about Iowa, surprisingly, they took full force with Volume 3.
Okay. Curious to hear
Mostly in terms of the appearance. That we lost jumpsuits altogether. A couple members had jumpsuits, but we lost that matching thing. and this is gonna sound like a really weird complaint, but there's not one F word on that album.
That was due to criticism, because I heard Corey got a lot of crap.
It really just felt like they were trying to do radio stuff, and that is the anti-Iowa to me, because Iowa, they were like, fuck you, we're
anti-commercial.
Exactly. Kill the industry.
Yeah.
And then we get Volume 3, and it's like, Before I Forget is on there, and I'm like,
Hot Topic Special.
Yeah. So I agree with everything you said, but for me, 0.5, similar to All Hope Is Gone, because they took that 6-year break. And I remember hearing August 1st, 2014, the Negative One was on their website, and I was like, fuck yeah, like they're back. That sounds
a good song.
That sounds just like Iowa.
Just talking about
I was
how
like, dude,
good
this
that
is
song
so sick. And the video with the 2 women, really creepy, really awesome, atmospheric and all that, all the above. No guitar solos. I was like, yes.
Yep.
And then from there, they went with The Devil and I, and it was just such a letdown. Like the look, the mass, the big radio-friendly chorus. I get it, but it never got as good as the Negative One. And the aesthetic, I'm not, I learned about the aesthetic from this gentleman, so like I'm learning even to this day, but I've come to understand what's like a good aesthetic, and it just is very lackluster for me with 0.5.
I gotta say, real quick, I appreciate the fact that you, as a guitar player, recognize that guitar solos aren't the best thing for Slipknot.
They're not the best thing for music. It's just a total ego boost. Like,
I talked about that in my What to Expect from the Next album, or like what I want, and I got a lot of hate for that.
Dude,
people love Slipknot guitar solos.
I've never seen a mosh pit from a guitar solo.
Yeah,
that's like, I think it's the most like, bro, it's boring. Like Walk by Pantera.
Yeah,
is the.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you? You're in our video. Hey. Walk by Pantera is 2 notes. Break Stuff is 2 notes. Best riffs of all time.
Yep.
So,
cool.
Thank you.
Yes, I like that.
All right. Number 4. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Volume 3. Okay, so we just
swapped. Yeah. Okay.
So, is there anything that I said that you need to add to 0.5?
I thoroughly enjoy 0.5. There are cringy moments, and I say cringy in every sense of the word. I think Skeptic is a very cringy song, and I know that it's a memory, Paul, so I'll probably get flack for that, but I don't want to hear them say about a literal person that was in the band, like, the world will never see another crazy motherfucker like you. Like, that is some butt rock shit. So I hate that. Cringy moments, Devil and I get it. But I do appreciate that album because it gave us Jay Weinberg. There are bangers like the Negative One.
Yes.
We were just talking about that today. And I really feel that album brought back atmosphere that had been missing since Volume 3.
Yes, which you've said ad nauseum.
Yes. And not just audible atmosphere, which there was, but the lighting, the suits. I have an appreciation for the atmosphere of the band as a whole. So.
Yeah, and so I said Volume 3.
Mm-hmm.
Volume 3, similar to what you said, very radio rock. However, being like, I was like 12 at the time, just like seeing Before I Forget, I loved that video so much because it was like cool. They're playing on the whole, like they're unmasked, but you still can't see them. Yeah. Something about that was really sick, and I said on my channel, like I love Joey's feet, that like 1 second clip with the Adidas shoes. That was like the sickest thing to me, and like I'm not a drummer, but like that double bass thing was like, that will forever make me appreciate double bass and like metalcore breakdowns, and like I think it's just the coolest thing.
Yeah.
So like that is very sentimental to me. I mean, and say what you want, but Before I Forget, Duality, they are iconic, even though they are like radio singles. But I don't know, it's just like, it was like the last like nostalgic era for me as a kid. You're very nostalgic, I'm very nostalgic. I was in middle school and elementary school when that came out, so it has like a sentimental tie to me.
Yeah,
being a kid.
Absolutely.
There were still heroes for me at that that time. Number 3 is
number 3.
All right, number 3 is it's
pretty the same. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We are not your kind.
Yep.
I'll take the helm on this one. I will say I like Volume 3's music and songs more, but the sentimental value to We Are Not Your Kind is huge for me. I was fortunate enough to meet Jim during that era.
And me.
And you, dude, yeah.
Jim?
No, but me. All kidding aside, like we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that album. Again, just every time they come back with a new album, it's like the hype. You hear all the hype, you see all the hype, And although I wasn't exactly thrilled about Chris leaving and Unsainted, the initial marketing push, I love that album because of the atmosphere. No guitar solos. I love Spiders. That has a solo, but I love how like that's all weird and creepy and kind of trippy. And yeah, I just was very fortunate enough to make a friend in the band during that whole time. Very sentimental, forever thankful. That was my big push on my channel. That's how I met you.
Yeah.
It really helped me out with that album. So all encompassing, that was just a very special time. Yeah, just overall, just means a lot. You know what I mean? Like I have fond memories of that album. So pretty cut and dry for me.
Absolutely. I don't have any sentimental ties to this record, really, I guess. But I just appreciate the real weird direction they went because I'm a big fan of noise manipulation, DJ-related stuff, samples, and those filler tracks are really what sell that album to me. The Death Because of Death. Even just Insert Coin is so pretty. It just, like I see shimmers when I hear some of that. So I like the weird stuff, and Nero Forte is a fucking jam. So I guess I do have some sentimental ties. Like Jay sent me the drum heads that he used to record that in a drumstick.
Yeah, how sick is that?
I've had more interaction with Slipknot through We Are Not Your Kind than any other record cycle, so that's super cool. But I like the weird direction. So
even just a caveat on like the noise manipulation. Songs don't end. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah,
maybe you
they
can.
go right back.
It just trails on for a whole minute of just noise.
There's also calls to other songs in previous songs because I think at the end of Insert Coin,
Solid First Players.
Yeah, he says I'm counting on like real briefly. So yeah,
it's cool.
Hey, do a kickflip.
Do a kickflip.
He don't want to.
Go try. Oh!
Hell yeah.
Super tired fucking.
Hey, no worries, bro.
Hey, for effort, man.
Enjoy your night.
Professional YouTubers.
Tony Hawk, do a kickflip.
Yeah. So number 2.
All right, this is tough, man.
I think we're gonna disagree.
I don't know. I don't really care. All right, I'm just gonna pick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Self-titled. Yeah, we did. Wow.
I'm the minority with this one, I think.
I don't know. I flip-flop, dude. I flip-flop day to day. I pick self-titled right now. They're both tied for first, but self-titled's, I mean, iconic, super rad, but why it's not number 1 is the production. It's very DIY sounding.
Yeah.
And that kind of plays into the whole atmosphere and element of self-titled. I think if it had Iowa's production, or like not even like Slipknot's, like a Chocolate Starfish production, like where it just sounds huge.
Yeah.
Like self-titled sounds thin. It sounds like it was recorded in a basement.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing. It plays into
absolutely.
to the time period.
Yeah.
But you know, iconic stuff. But I just think there's more intensity in Iowa, more heavy hitters.
It's a ghost, dude.
Go get flowers.
Wherever she's going, she wants to get there.
I think that's a dude.
Yeah,
Wherever he's going.
I think it's a male. Anyway.
Going back out in traffic. That's scary. Yikes.
Denver's cool, guys. Come to Denver.
I'll wrap it up. Self-titled. I love Scissors, and that's like that's probably my favorite song. That's my second favorite song of all time. Number 1's on Iowa. So yeah.
I love Iowa. I think tied for first is a good way to put that. So I like that you said that. And we listened to it driving through Iowa yesterday, and it just made me appreciate it even more. But because I had been there since self-titled, and that was really like everything about that grabbed me. Like I saw the band first, and I just knew that there was something special about these suits and these masks that kind of looked store-bought, but then also had zippers and shit that I had just never seen. And then again, a lot more hip-hop elements with that record. I really appreciate Corey rapping. I really appreciate a lot of the samples that were used.
Yeah.
Kind of lost that a little bit on Iowa. And then Tattoo the Earth is like my biggest reason for self-titled. That is the perfect mesh of both of those eras, both in sound.
They sound like Iowa.
How aggressive they were, the look. They finally had some stuff starting to be sculpted for them, and it was just another level.
Masks and that.
Yeah, Tattoo the Earth clown. Yeah. So, yeah. It's technically a self-titled era thing, so self-titled.
So then number 1, 3, 2, 1, Iowa.
Self-titled.
Yeah, Iowa for me, just my favorite, just because I remember when that came out, I bought it, no, I downloaded it illegally.
Nice.
Being real.
Jim.
No, stop. I was kidding. But anyway, reason being, I was too young. My mom wouldn't buy it for me. So there you go. I remember putting it on my Discman, and I remember just going outside, going in front of my front yard, and freaking out as a little kid, and like I couldn't stop headbanging to People Equal Shit. And talk about a moment in time that I'll never forget. Like I literally couldn't control myself, like a nut. Like I literally freaked out. So like that has an incredible sentimental value to me. And then Disaster Piece, you know, the title track, My Plague, New Abortion, Skin Ticket, I Am Hated. All these deep cuts that they don't play live are so good. Like New Abortion, I Am Hated.
My favorite song.
The Shape, like dude, this like amazing stuff. They're deep cuts that nobody like even really knows about. So yeah, just
I can totally agree with that aspect.
Yeah, and like it never lets up. There's not a bad song.
Metabolic, like
Metabolic, dude. Like
New Abortion is probably my all-time favorite Slipknot song, and maybe After Purity, but definitely my favorite Iowa song.
Yeah. So it's like basically a tie. Yeah, it's like they're both number one, and then everything else falls in. So.
Yep. And so mine's self-titled, and just like the nostalgic stuff, I have all of those memories, like discovering them. The first time I ever saw or heard their music was Yahoo Launch. I asked my mom.
You said this story like 25 times on your channel.
That's what everybody wants to know, man. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is, and it's just I still to this very moment, no matter how many favorite bands I have never experienced fully discovering Slipknot. The name of the band, the logo they used, the look they had, Wait and Bleed's video, the music, like every time I hear Wait and Bleed and I hear Corey's like harsh chorus and his light chorus behind it, I'm just like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. So, self-titled.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
is a video we just made up.
Yeah, we just made that up. But in all seriousness, this is just a cool, awesome moment that none of us will ever forget. It's just a cool journey on both of our, you know, sagas of what we're doing with our careers, if you want to call it so sophisticated.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, man, it's great to meet you guys. Great to meet everybody behind the camera.
Yeah.
And I just really appreciate, you know, everybody just being so good to this gentleman and to me vicariously through him. This is an honor to film with you, man.
Oh,
so I really
stop.
appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
With that being said, Ray has a channel. If you're not familiar with it yet, make sure to go check it out.
Hey, who did your intro music?
Ray did my intro music. Wow! His link is already below on all my videos, so go check him out. He's killing it, killing the game. I don't know what else to say.
Any tour dates you'd like to mention?
I mean, I don't know when this will be uploaded.
Yeah, it'll be a week from now.
Okay,
for sure.
So maybe if you guys are in Texas or South Carolina or Virginia, doing a big circle, going to California and then coming back around. So
Who you with?
I am with Scarhead, a legendary New York hardcore band. Danny Diablo, Lord Ezek, we're opening for him in the band Concrete Dream. We just got signed to Suburban Noise. That's where we're going out west to go do that officially. So thanks for allowing me to say that.
Absolutely, man. No, my pleasure.
So I'm very honored to do that and very honored to be next to this gentleman. So.
Oh man.
Hey, what are you doing October 8th?
I'm having this little festival.
Who's gonna be there?
A lot of people, but there's one really important guest, and his name is Stay Metal Ray.
I'll be there. Woo! Can't wait, man.
Everything gets cooler. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it.
Likewise.
And until next time, this has been AJ Good and
Stay Metal Ray.
Telling you
To say no to drugs and alcohol.
and yes to just cool shit, man.
Yes, hanging out with your friends in Denver, Colorado.
Say no to that.